Hey everybody, it's Chanchai. It is May 23rd, 2026. Combo Breaker starts today. We got Virtua Fighter at Combo Breaker, lots to talk about with that. And we're going to be doing the Akai League. So right now I'm going to go ahead and join Akai in the Akai Leagues. And we're definitely going to be talking about Virtua Fighter at Combo Breaker. There's a lot to talk about. But let's, um, let's join our pals here. But I hope everyone's doing really well. The game audio should be working pretty good too on the stream. So if it's overpowering the voice, let me know. I'm gonna move the mic actually. Sorry. I'm gonna adjust our setup here. Alright, that should be pretty good. Maybe a little too close to my arm. Alright, so we're going to join Akai's room. Usually Akai's room, the passcode is going to be the current date, and for North America it follows the American standard of the month first followed by the day, and then the reverse order, the day first followed by the month when it comes to Europe. So that's how you know you're in the correct room. So let's see, today is 0523. It is Memorial Day weekend, and it should be good. Alright, and we can see a lot of people are focused on Combo Breaker. We're starting off with some red bars, but we'll see how these move up to yellows, to orange, to yellow, to green. Alright, that's fine. My Discord is just loaded with so many icons that all look similar nowadays. Hey Akai, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. Yep.
Alright, excellent. So, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing really good. It's Combo Breaker Day. There's so much to talk about.
Yep, it'll start in the stream portion should start in four and a half hours.
That's correct.
And the first pool will start about 35 minutes from now.
Yeah.
And the entire top 32 to final matches, all of it will be streamed tomorrow. So lots of matches will be streamed.
Absolutely. Also, we got Soil Kai has just said hi in my chat. He said good day. That reminds me that we've got La Ferres from Argentina at Combo Breaker. Now, in the wonderful event that La Ferres is to win Combo Breaker, he would not get an invitation, but he would get the prizes for the tournament. But he would not get a Virtua Fighter Open Championship seat unless he's got citizenship in Mexico, US, or Canada, right? So, or at least a certain amount of time that he goes there every year. Yeah. But I am cheering for him to have an awesome tournament. I'm really glad La Ferris could come. He had been planning to go to Combo Breaker for a long time. I know he wants to go to Combo Breaker, he wants to go to Evo, and he wants to go to LA Gathering as well. So, I hope he can go to all three of those. Hey Jim Hine, I wish that we were at Combo Breaker too. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really wish I was at Combo Breaker. It is, what a wonderful, lots of VF players there. There's 171 entrants, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I think one person canceled before, but yeah, 170.
Yeah, so we got about 170 people there. And I'm looking forward to news of like the Virtua Fighter Open Championships. I'm wondering if they're going to give us more news, maybe more of regionals in there. But I don't know. No idea what to expect, but I do believe Sega's there. So.
I didn't see IoT post anything that he's there, but
it's true, he didn't.
Have anyone actually didn't cover with those?
I just know that wasn't there the post by Sega that said or from the Virtua Fighter account that basically said just look forward to something like at the very bottom of that page of that post. But they were just saying just look forward to something nice at Combo Breaker. I think this was like a few days ago, but it flew under the radar. So that's kind of why I have the impression there. But I think they've got representatives at Combo Breaker. Maybe not. Maybe no blue. So we'll see. But we've definitely got a lot of players over there. I'm glad that Shadosha and Limey are like the core members of the commentary team this weekend. So, always excellent team. That would be awesome. I know that he's there doing some of the. I know he's doing some events, like he's doing a couple of Capcom events, and Mystery Tournament. Maybe one of them was the Mystery Tournament. But I hope he's fills in on the VF too, because I really do like his VF commentary as well. And he's always been very supportive of Virtua Fighter. Yeah, of course you've got all the personalities there, because Combo Breaker is pretty much one of the biggest fighting game events in the US, in North America. So it's just looking really great. Lots of great times, and I do like how I don't know, are they doing like some kind of meme award or viral award, because there's like everyone's doing a lot of people are doing like viral type activity at the end of the matches. So it's really interesting to see that. So I'm wondering if there's some special prize going out. I don't follow it close enough to know that aspect. It looks like it. So. Maybe some people says it's for the Evo Awards too, for next year's Evo Awards.
Also, there is the dual room for those who are having trouble getting into the other two rooms. As opposed to 2026 and you have trouble getting to the other rooms now.
So Akai says he hopes that Laufreyes wins the tournament. It's really tall order because he's got to get over Gentleman Thief and Idazan, and I would put Idazan as a
I think he has the hardest first pool.
Does he?
For your competitive wise, this pool is the hardest.
Yeah, but when he comes out, he'll be the hardest fighter.
You have to. So either Tenguman or Laufreyes will go on the loser side for sure. Because they will be definitely match up.
That would be an amazing battle. I think they have gotten matches in before the tournament, but that said, I think Tenguman has a chance to fight pretty much everyone before a tournament, because he's usually the person I recommend people that go to either Frosty or Combo Breaker to reach out to Tenguman, because he'll kind of know where all the sessions are happening, and he'll kind of know who's going out to dinner. Just usually because I kind of press everyone to go. For 3 years, I've been pressing everyone to go reach out to him, and I press him to reach out to everyone. So but it's all him, and I think that's what makes Combo Breaker and Frosty Frostings extra special too. That the amount of VF casuals that happen and VF like dinners is usually quite a lot, and I love that. It's what I want. Good morning, Baba. Good morning, Blurry. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. Hope you guys are excited to be watching some Virtua Fighter this weekend. Is the audio sounding good for everyone?
On my side, yes.
Knockout.
So we got 5 players in the North American room.
Round 3.
Players in Europe.
Ready?
We're gonna start the countdown after both of these matches are finished. So 5 matches before we begin.
I don't recognize the name Sugar Bear. Is it someone I should know? Or I should remember?
I got to play him. Actually, I actually haven't played Rankin VF in a while, like 3 weeks. So I got to play him actually this morning. After this afternoon. But he's actually a member of the DC Maryland area. Cecily has been talking.
Oh, very awesome. Welcome, Sugar Bear. Always happy to have people from the DMV.
Some big stuff that, yeah. He's showing wires, but his computer doesn't have wires set or anything. But he restarted and it's now wired connection, so people do that.
Yeah, it's all showing wired, but I have seen cases where there were false positives on wireless.
Yeah, I can quite agree with that already. Yeah.
Or as
5 match counting has started, so once we have 5 matches, we'll begin. So there's plenty of time for those who are not joining the room but want to participate. We have plenty of time to join. 10 minutes or so.
as the community would see it, false negatives. So,
Round 1.
yeah, yeah, we've seen false positives on wireless before. So sometimes we ourselves don't know if our machine switched to Wi-Fi, especially if you're on either a laptop or a console.
Knockout.
I've seen laptops switch to Wi-Fi, and
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, so far, I think the new character in the BF6 or whoever that's been it's a little bit too similar so far. So we'll see. I'm talking to
This
4x4 who's posting on the YouTube side.
gotcha.
I was joking with you like when I woke up. The first thing was, oh, a leak video. I was like, is that Chun-Li? And then I was like, okay.
I definitely see that resemblance. Yeah.
Knockout.
Because actually, like, because like this first six Chun-Li, her is slightly different, but
Yeah.
The new version of the game, the way she stands and her hands lower a little bit, it kind of, of course, there's always the thing that Chun-Li and Kai is kind of.
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about with that. I'm probably going to wait until we see an official video to comment on that. But I'll say that like, but I understand that perspective. For sure. But I think there's some cool stuff about that quote unquote perspective. So from that vague thing, I think I liked what I saw of the color palette. That's what I'll say.
But I'm also the person who takes a while to get adjust to this BF4 to BF5 and then BF5 to Ultimate Showdown. Plus I get to BF6, so it takes a while to get used to character appearances.
Yeah, that is true. I think you'll, yeah.
Alright, 4 matches before we begin both leagues.
I'll just say from what little was seen though, what I liked was actually the familiarity of the animations was a feature to a degree. It's still new, but we'll talk more about that. But yeah.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, I'm I think more interested in seeing what Combo Breaker is, and how many people might, because of how the game works out, play.
Excellent!
I think it's a issue with he can be capable of any single
Round 2.
moves.
Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh, I like that.
Set formal matches for both European and North American before it starts, so more time to control. 6 to 8
Round 4.
episodes.
Ready, go!
So those who are watching and are starting to for the first time to see socials,
Forgot to train, eh?
3 more matches before we begin.
All right, Mix Up. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's do a friendly spar here.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Round 1.
Alright, so again, we run 3 leagues per session. You can play all 3 or 1 or 2, it's up to you. You can play each single league that you play to stick to one character. Requirement is to play with wire connection. And also, play with a wire connection and also play with integration. Just like you're playing with your one, and then play with an active.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that this converted. I was
I
worried
could
that.
recommend people to play on delay settings at least 3, 4 if you're kind of at the end of the continent. This is the entire continent. Treat everyone respectfully. Keep out this place. If there's any issue, please do let me know so that we can fix it. Alright. There is 3 rooms for those who are having trouble getting into North America. There's a door room.
Knockout.
So we find that some people sometimes have trouble getting into a room. Just try to join the door room. Ask for
Round
2026
3.
as a spectator.
Ready, go!
We find that for some people, if you join as a spectator, you're able to, like, in 30 seconds, and later on get into the room that you intended to get into. Alright, 2 more matches for you up. That's it. So right now, Kingo is leading in the group standings.
Knockout.
He's a second there. On the North America side, our entity is leading with
Round 4.
anti-seconds.
Ready, go!
Alright, let's do this like encouraging things. I see that as a very strong possibility, Varsity. I'm just not sure when they will have that as an option.
I like that. Really good game.
Knockout.
That was a really good game, Mix-Up. That was an awesome game. That was so much fun.
Matches for North America.
Wonder if they will have the VF1 models in VF6. I would love it. I would love it if they had the VF2 models too. I would like a pseudo modern VF2 style as well as a pseudo modern VF1 style. I think those would be pretty amazing. But first things first, we'll see what they got just normally. We'll see if they have customizations. There's so much, but it would be awesome to see if they have those.
I think what I want to see first before customization is that all 19 characters is still in the game.
I would like to have all 19 characters. We'll see. I've always been worried that this game will have like a roster of like 10 at the start, so you know. But but we'll see what they show, and I think it's actually now reasonable. I think it's reasonable for it to have all the characters, but we'll see. What were you saying?
I'm a fan of anyone if there's a character that was made in the previous version of the final game, and they still have that character in sequels.
I agree. Well,
If they're a unique character.
I think Virtua Fighter is a case where that has always been the case, and is what we want in Virtua Fighter. And it's also because Virtua Fighter in the past has been very conservative about how many characters they have, right? And that's why, whereas if you play a lot of other fighting games, you're looking at a cast of 50 people. and so Virtua Fighter, it's great because it's always just kind of added to. And I think all signs right now point to this actually being a sequel, not a reboot, right? It really looks like a sequel now. And on top of that, so I would like to see the characters return, the full cast, because I think it's worth having, and I think the full cast has been wonderfully represented in the games. The only times we didn't have any was Taka, right? Where Taka was out of Virtua Fighter 4 all the way to 5R, or to 5, all the way to 5 Vanilla. So,
We'll start to Europe now.
good luck, have fun, Europe.
This is the last match before we begin North America's.
Yeah. Well, I think even if we're like judging from the character models that we saw in the teaser in 2024 and the Evo last year presentation. I think hyper realistic is an interesting way to put it because I still think it looks caricatured, but it looks great, right? And it looks like there's gonna be, like Akira's hands are kind of gigantic in that, actually, in the Akira versus Stella, right? So I do think it will be awesome to have stylistic contrast to what Marco's saying. I think it was Marco. Yeah. The contrast with the style that the new Virtua Fighter seems to be going with, and then also contrast of a hyper modern take on like retro styles, because I think that would be amazing. I think that would be so cool. I think anything's always possible in VF though, because especially when you've got Durell in the storyline, and now Stella maybe Stella, but with Durell, anything's possible. You could bring back old characters in Durell-like forms, So that's why when people are like Lao's dead, it's like, okay, we'll see, we'll see what kind of form Lao could take, or what could represent Lao, same with Shun, right? We could see what could represent Shun. It could actually be something that looks very much like Shun. And with the mystery of Stella, I think that adds more to it, right? So remember, what Stella is, a link between worlds? Is that what they said?
Yeah. Bridge between two worlds, yeah.
A what between two worlds?
A bridge.
A bridge. Okay, so she's the bridge. She's like the Bill Clinton speech. Bill Clinton did a lot of speeches about bridges. So, let's see here. Alright, and then Jim said, so, I've heard that Cielo, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think Cielo, I've heard Cielo means, so Jim Heine says sky or heaven. I've heard somebody say it means ceiling. Alright, good luck, have fun, everyone.
You guys have fun, get me based in North America. We just try and invest in it, so
okay, so here we go. This is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, Mix Up it is. We had that was such a good battle with Mix Up in the warm-ups. I loved it. So, hope everyone's doing really good.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent!
Hey, Zack Attack, yeah. So in Virtua Fighter, every VF game has added 2 characters, and I think they'll continue that. But we'll see. Such good choices. Mix Up is playing so good.
Knockout!
These battles have been so intense. Mix Up is playing awesome.
Ready, go!
It's always 4 kids. So. Man, that punch will be. Awesome battle Mix Up. I had to really pull all the stops for you. That was really awesome stuff. Very scary. I like the committed guesses. They are very scary guesses. They're really gonna make you feel it if you guess wrong. Good game. So yeah, Zack Attack, yeah, I agree. So I do think the new VF will have 2 new characters. I think from what people have seen so far, then for me, I think it's very reasonable to believe that it's gonna have the full cast. Before that, I was really worried. Pretty much for all the material up through last year, I thought that there's a chance that the game will have a very limited roster. But I think there's a couple things happening too. Right now, almost everyone's trying to, including Sega, of course, because they were the signal for this, is trying to move away from live service model because of a lot of factors. And with that, I think maybe there's a higher chance that then this game will be aimed at like, you know, the retail price with a pretty large cast, and it's probably gonna have a season pass model. Season pass could mean a lot of things. I do think it needs a continued revenue stream. So I'll just say flat out, I think this game will have to have a continued revenue stream. Especially if you want a game that gets updated and continues to have support for years, it needs a revenue stream. And the only revenue stream that seems appealing for a lot of people is going to be something like the season pass model. And we'll see. Could be elsewhere, but I think individual characters as DLC is not going to cut it, probably. I mean, they do, but with the season pass supporting it, we'll see what it does. There's so much room for a lot of cool stuff, but fighting game fans are really tough. I want this to be a mainstream product, though. So this has got to be seen through the lens of a mainstream product, of what mainstream people would pay. Not just fighting game fans, because fighting game fans are the stingiest. The hardcore is always the stingiest. They don't make the money for you. You know, everybody else makes the money for the fighting game fans to have what they want.
Ready, go!
Like that so much. Good. Sidestep is on point. That was such an awesome round. Awesome round, Diva. That round was really, really
Round
good.
2. Ready, go!
So the 4-6 is always so good.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice jab. Makes sense though because of the distance.
Knockout!
Very good. I like the timing on his wake up.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout!
It's the power of Akira. So good.
Round 5. Ready, go!
I hate it. Don't do an uppercut against 4-6
Knockout!
I thought I blocked it. Good game. Good game, Diva. I actually thought I blocked this, but I must have kept toning down. That was an awesome battle, Diva. The evade 4-6 punishes me for doing uppercut because even though uppercut's fast, 4-6 is a really fast move. It's like 13 frames if it's buffered. And so, like, I have to switch to 1K to punish it because it's kind of crush it. It's not the best, but or just like low punch. But if I bait like an evade, he does 4-6, it's fast enough that the damage will outpower the standing attack. It's really good, and that was an awesome battle.
Round 1.
Good stuff, Diva. I love the way you're fighting.
Go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Gotta use elbow a little more. This jab is what's costing you. Nice uppercut. I like the choice for uppercut here. The uppercut was gonna beat this straight away. It's the hesitation, which is good because this is, incidentally, it's a mix-up between buffer and not. Between delay. I get K instead of P. Awesome, awesome. I like switching to 1K. 1K was really good here. Okay, this is an awesome morning.
Ready, go!
Can't evade the second kick. Can't sabaki it because it's a full circular also. Because it's a full circular, if you're trying to sabaki it, you can't sabaki it. You can sabaki the first kick, but not the second kick. So, good game. But the second one, it's like a full circular mid, which is why it can't really be crushed. So you just have to block it and do Nitaku. That's the counterplay for it. Awesome battle though. That was really good battle. Really good battle. Alright, Sugar Bear, here we go. Welcome to the Akai Leagues. It's good to have you here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Okay. Alright, you good? Excellent.
Knockout.
He's got very scary stuff. As is true with Jeffrey. If I let him off the hook, he kind of starts blowing me up. I gotta be careful. Because he has a chance to win priority. And against, like, Jeffrey is very scary momentum-wise. And that's actually why my Leon tends to have trouble with him. Is that he can really force me to guess. If I'm too defensive, it can be pretty rough.
Knockout.
So, yeah. So I'm going to use the basic boxing to be very careful, but it's still tough.
Ready, go!
We don't want to get into ring out position unless we get the ring out.
Excellent.
Alright. So here, because of this initial spacing we have right here, after that push, backdash is a pretty decent option and will work against some of Jeffrey's medium range moves. Not the long range ones, but the long range ones is a big lead. Like, the problem is so why would Jeffrey be afraid to use the really long range attacks? Because they're very evade punishable. Like, not just evade punishable, they're like severely evade punishable, like the biggest punish. So he better be sure that I'm not going to do like a backdash evade in that situation. and so his 6p is very reasonable. Now he probably could have beat me if he committed to 6pp. If he did it without delay, he probably would have beat what I ended up doing with my 4K. Jeffrey's 6pp is pretty strong. That's why Wolf's 6pp and Jeffrey's 6pp is pretty strong against me, because my backdash has to be, it's hard to react. It's more of a read when Leon does a backdash. Some characters do have a reactable one, like Jackie's game is very reactable. You just backdash, you wait and watch, and if they make a mistake, hit punch it.
Ready, go!
Very good. I hate this automatic okay, the Jimmy there. So I happened to guess well when Jim Henny was doing a bar, so that's where got a good amount. Good. Now this 2K can be a weakness, so you got to be careful about it, but that's okay. It's not a weakness until we actually punish it. So the highs there was right. So this is the same thing I said to A+. If you do too much high when you have advantage, they can just crush you. They can low punch you. Like, and my radar will tell me that like I should use 2B more if I see it. That move is EX high, so that's good. There's a high follow up there, so I low punch. So this is the weakness of high attacks, right? You can get disrupted very easily. So you gotta, it's not that you never do high attacks, it's that the high attacks kind of have to be a little more precise. So what's the precision? If I'm sure the opponent's just gonna stand guard, sure. If I know they're gonna do the standing attack that does not crush high, okay. If they match low punch, don't overuse highs at all. If you see a lot of low punch, and that's probably the hardest thing to get used to, is seeing the low punches. So when you see the low punches, if you gotta make sure that you're seeing if the opponent's getting a lot of low punches on you. They do, like, as a developing player, it's easy to not see the low punches. Like, low punch in the throw is so deceptive. A lot of people will only see the throw because they just didn't expect the opponent to interrupt them, right? When we're developing our skills, we have a pro success bias. So we tend to not see the things that disrupt and stop us dead cold. Right? So something like low punch into throw is something that a lot of people don't see without getting used to looking for it, without being comfortable watching the opponent the whole match. That's why my number one advice is watch your opponent the whole match, because this game, most of the information you need is there, and then you can see, oh, I got interrupted. And even for me, it's hard to see it. That low punch in the throw comes really fast, just like low punch in the launcher. Later on, we realize, okay, we're not going to get thrown, so we're going to be aggressive. But when we get aggressive, then low punch in the launcher will just totally rock us, right? So that's why the general way to put it is high punch is a really good move, but it's like a precision tool. It's for control. It's when you fight like an opponent that's playing in a more predictable way, then you can use the high punch to kind of to fish stuff out and as a jab, like in boxing, right? But until then, our anti-mashing move is low punch. If we think the opponent's just going to hit buttons, doesn't matter the reason, doesn't matter whether it's clean or not clean. If we think that's what they're going to do, low punch is really good at stopping it.
I'll be celebrating tonight. It's showtime! Round one. Ready, go!
Hell stab's always so good. Oh my god. This was so cool. That was so cool. This was, not that, it's what happened before that. I wish the replays captured a little bit more. A lot of people would like Siba to return. Yeah, Siba's cool. The only time we got to play him is Fighters Mega. So. I like the backdash here saved him here. This backdash was perfect. The backdash was spot on.
Ready, go!
Man, I like this so much. It's Jeffrey stuff. I'm gonna lose. That was really good. I like the lows. He's really doing crouching lows a lot. He's stopping me from doing high attacks. It's really good. Awesome battle, RJ. Awesome battle, RJ. That was really, really good. Hey, Zalhei Spoken. I'm doing good. I'm waking up and I'm doing good. I'm having a lot of fun. Everyone's playing awesome this morning. I think everyone's hyped up for Combo Breaker. They're probably hyped up for new Virtua Fighter. So I am like, everyone is like fighting like a beast this morning. So it's awesome. I love it. This is what the Akai Leaks is for. I'm having a lot of fun. And RJ did really beat me up pretty good. He was punishing me for using highs because I wanted to go fast. And I think he's reading that mix-up better now. He's seeing like, okay, if you're going fast, you're probably going high. If you're, and so he's kind of like, he's caught me on a lot of stuff in that game. He caught me delaying. He caught me going high. Really, really good stuff. And then he also caught me attacking in situations where Jeffrey actually has kind of like, is kind of favored. And that was really, really good. So I got hit pretty hard. I really like that. And I like that kind of training too, because this is the stuff where Jeffrey does give me a hard time, and I need to get more used to it. I need to get better at fighting it. So RJ, that was an awesome battle. I see, Zai. Well, I hope you're having a good day at work, and I wish you could be here, but that's okay. I'm glad that you're hanging out with us in the chat here.
Round one. Ready, go!
I always love this too. That's too so good. Oh my god, that was awesome. Good round. Except I got it. Okay. Really thought it would do more damage than that.
Round two. Ready, go!
Yeah, that's a ring out.
Ring out.
I'm glad that he's finally committing to doing the mid option. He used to just always do the EX high option like way too much.
Ready, go!
Yes, yes, use that Punisher. That Punisher is so good. We need more Blaze players doing it. I can't believe that's guaranteed. Very good. Yes, use the low there. Alright, this is awesome. I'm getting pounded today. This is very good. I hate this like waking up because I hit guard earlier. I've like 3 times I woke up without wanting to because guard was hit when I got hit. Okay, this is Nitaku with the side kick. It's so good. Good game, my friend. Good game. Alright, so
Forgot to train,
yeah, let's see. Yeah, if Siva comes back, that would be pretty awesome. Did I actually get through that? No, we tied for first. That's awesome. Congratulations, Reaper. We tied for first. Oh yeah.
Shansha and Dewapper for getting tied for first, and RJ getting third. That's RJ's first third place finish in this season.
Congratulations, RJ. And Reaper, congratulations to us. Oh man, these were awesome battles. Everyone playing like a beast today. I love it. I love seeing how strong everybody is playing. Oh my gosh, this is a rough morning.
Alright, West Down Crows in the room also. Those who want to stay, play the second need to stay in and play. Let's go up to team one. Let's go there. Thanks for playing, Mixer.
Rushdown Turtle's happy he's actually in the room. I'm happy that he's in the room. He's definitely one player who's had a lot of connection challenges for some of us. But once he's in the room, like I always enjoy the matches. They feel really good. So
Round one.
the connection always feels good.
Ready,
Yeah, let's not jinx it. All right. MFDS says, "Good games, man. I was fighting for my life, dude. Diva, you played amazing. I do need to make you mix up on that, but it's still good what you do. Akira 46P is like the bane of my existence because if you do anything that was gonna stand, even after you fake like he sidesteps your high jab, and he does that, and like I gotta do like a low punch or something. So yeah, I tried to uppercut him and then I end up eating it. So it's like a 13 frame attack. So it's awesome. But Diva is playing really good. Really, really good. Everybody. A Plus played really, really good. You got Rare Entity here. Hell yeah. I'm so happy to see Rare Entity in.
I think just if you and Dewapper tied for first, I think that you three just right on the top three right now. I had to check.
Probably, yeah. But Rare Entity is definitely number one, so. Because he breaks the differential on me right now too. Even if I get the same first place, he has more seconds now.
And, you can join the North America room now. Once I post it everywhere with the 5-match countdown. You're excited to find out 4 matches before we begin.
Rushdown Turtle speculates that he says my connection is good with most players. I agree, but I think there's some kind of NAT setting preventing me with playing with certain players. I think there's something to that. Yeah, like a settings thing.
Who is that? Sorry.
Rushdown Turtle.
Rushdown Turtle.
Yeah.
ready, go.
I think like Satsuna. By the way, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Doing well. I'm kind of upset that my golden river is not working well.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like I said, I promised to buy it from you. If you don't want
Going
it.
back to basics, basically. That's what
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
I see. By basics, what do you
I'm
mean?
gonna take it. That's kind of like I'm going back to the original.
Ready,
To the default?
And
Or
then working from there towards
what,
where I want to be, which is like e-commerce.
what spec was it? Was it a Japanese spec, or does he just have one golden lever spec right now?
No, he just kind of like, he just kind of like winged it. He's
Okay.
like, what do you want? He's like, okay, this, that.
I see.
So I told him I wanted rapid, like, being able to do quick double taps
Yeah.
of direction, and then I also wanted deep pockets. And I kind of showed him what the most,
What does deep pockets mean?
what my motions usually are. He gave me a lighter grommet, like the blue one is too strong for me.
Yeah, because you, yeah, I would say, usually I recommend green for people coming from Japanese lovers. Light green is the really fast one. Dark green is will give you like a firmer neutral, but it's it's a higher tempo. Yeah.
So it was like originally different.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Let's see.
Like Skill 90 is also in the group.
Wait.
So we'll start to count down after just messaging to one member and down turtle. And success in here. So, yeah, knock on whoever you have, stick with. Moves are stable.
So yeah. What about Chanchai? Question. I know this. Peter's not gonna the settings. What is that piece in between the bearing actuator and the other thing called?
I don't know what the other thing you're talking about is. There's a lot of things I can think of.
Oh, this is the bushing. Oh, okay.
The bushing, yeah.
Oh, there's actually a spring here? Jesus Christ.
So okay, the spring is what has the is just because it makes the assembly like tight, which is good. Trust me, that's a good thing. The spring doesn't affect play that much though. So the bushing it just adds weight, and so what it is that the bearing is technically, if you put in the traditional Korean lever, you have the bushing plus the bearing combined would be one giant cylinder called the actuator. That's what a Korean actuator is like. But in the golden lever system, you break these two apart into one is just a foundational weight. It doesn't affect play except for its weight, and then which can change the momentum and feel of the lever based on the material of that weight, and then the bearing. And using the bearing as the actual actuator itself, it reduces the amount of like the contact point. So what it is it's a more precise bearing or more precise actuator. But the bushing is giving you the ability to customize the weight.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Pushing. Does it matter what direction pushing?
Yeah, it does. The cone points down. The cone points towards the down.
yeah, I was joking with Chanchai and Cessna whenever they talk about these joysticks or these is like a little fine-tuned your engine, I guess, or car. That's how I think about it.
It is, but Akai is probably like you guys need to set up like a car talk version of the podcast, so
We should.
because talking about it in the middle of Akai leaks can confuse a lot of people. So and they're trying to visually track this. They have nothing.
Those who do that know is very really like to fine-tune stuff. So
Yeah.
Alright, so this goes
But
back.
yes, I'm an advocate, and when PS6 is released, I wish all 19 characters that's in the game can be.
Round 1.
I'm optimistic that it will be that we're gonna have the existing cast plus a couple, but we'll see. We'll see what they do.
Just one. For the other one, you have to wait until final. I'm messing with you, I don't.
Yeah. But
I just. Alright, let me just introduce to one thing. This is the last match before we begin the second league, so if you want to join, please do so. Or message.
Round 2.
Let me know that you're trying to in.
Ready,
So, start with that.
go!
King High and the Lucky joining the York side. Thanks for playing earlier the Roots and the Kelsey and the Tundra.
Satsuna, do you have a light green grommet? Did you get one of those? Yeah, try that. It's super lightweight. That's like super
Well,
fast.
that's what I had.
Okay.
The problem was that I wasn't
Round
getting
3. Ready,
Oh, you-
go!
my actuator was probably too big. I'm doing. My bearing actuator was 16.5 with 16.75.
you did have a really big actuator, like 16.5 as the actuator on the 11 millimeters. Like, I was almost worried that you might have too big of a diagonal actually, but that doesn't feel like what your brain thinks would be too big of a diagonal. So, because what happens is basically neutral gets messed with when you have too big of a diagonal. So.
Yeah, well, the problem is that it was too thin. So I was able to hit the diagonal, but I think it was, so it was like, I was getting more of the cardinals.
Right. No, I do, but I'm just saying, I'll just say it's counterintuitive to what you would think when you have two big diagonals. Because two big diagonals just means you have way too much, like your neutral's getting squeezed out. And people want smaller neutral. They do, actually. They want precise small neutral. But when you have
you're always giving something away.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you shrink the actuator, you might get more of the diagonal you actually want. But yeah. So like for me, I do 60.
Now that you fought the first league, how do you like Sugar Bear?
I really like him a lot. You know, like he's not used to fighting me, so I can't say much. But his Jeffrey seems strong. He seems like he can do damage. But I think he was at a loss as to what to do against me. So that's. And I think he had some good ideas, and I do like fighting against Jeffrey more and more because Jeffrey gives me a hard time as Leon because he may delay the string. His string game is really rough for me. Right, Leon. I mean Jeffries in general, right? Because whether he delays, whether he does it right away, and as Leon, I'd really like to punish it with an evade if I can. But if I evade too early, I'm gonna eat something. And then sometimes I see them delay, so I go ahead and attack in there. But they go like, nope, I didn't delay this time. And so I eat like a lot, but it's a lot of fun fighting Jeffrey. So. But Sugar Bear, Jeffrey definitely seemed very solid. It seems like he knows how to play VF. So it seems like he knows VF very well, actually. But yeah.
Well, honestly, he's pretty new. So
Is he?
he's
Okay, good.
local TOs. With that Virtua Fighter very recently. But yeah, so far we've been going back and forth. Defense. I like his defense. I like the way he's decisive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like he's decisive when he's comfortable. But again, my way of playing makes a lot of people uncomfortable. So I can't judge it until I play like a lot. So because I definitely saw him just like freeze up against me. So.
I actually got to play against Sugar Bear in the manga earlier today, since I haven't played BF in 3 weeks. I get some matches before I start like these sessions. I think he knows my style too well. I got to play him, so.
Well, you guys.
Well, I think he plays with your core style, Kai. Like, to be honest, I felt he was timid and he's like only gonna attack when he like. Setsuna says the word decisive, but what we're saying is when he decides he's ready to attack, he'll make a good choice. But it's about when he decides he's gonna do that. And you and him by default will wait a while before you're comfortable doing something.
I think for him, one thing that I started finding out is the attack strings. That's one thing that he can improve on his defense against attack strings.
Yeah.
Bring them up to the next level.
Right. I think, yeah.
That's a good tip, actually.
Yeah, let him know that because I know that I start to lay my strings more because I know that he knows he does have a game. He's pretty good at because he's people continue to attack strings. He's good at that.
Yeah, when it comes to VF, you know, a good starting point about it is when can I low punch? You know? I think it's that'll help you be more active. Is just when can I low punch this string, and then after that it becomes when can I duck and punish this string, and when can I sidestep the string. But you know.
Round one. Ready?
His
Go!
ability against me is very on point.
Yeah.
We got 2 more matches before we begin the second.
So good.
I
Let's give this a try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Round 2. Ready, go!
If you guys are watching the stream and listening, you think you're hearing some animal,
People might hear the fan on my stream just because I have it set to low, but I do have a fan because it is getting hotter. So. We are entering summer, so.
Round 3. Ready,
Reminding everybody, Virtua Fighter will be streaming at Combo Breaker today, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 p.m. West Coast time.
Okay, I got my corners done.
You don't know until you play, right? But yeah.
Absolutely. It looks like I do. We'll
Yeah, like you don't know until you play.
I like
That's
I like the feel of the
like, trust me, it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Like Setsuna, I'll be honest. I went through like 5 settings before. I went through like 5 rebuilds before I found like my build.
That's Waswell's secret.
Yeah.
That's where the money's coming.
But it's like, well, no. But the thing is once you find your setting, like you don't really. I don't really want any other lever. But I'll play any other lever because I enjoy it. But you've also seen that this just become just the lever I play with. So.
This is the last match. We're actually just listening before we start the second game of America, so you might join. So now, if you want to join, I want to just message me so that I don't access stuff.
This one feels a little big. I might go.
round 2. Ready, go!
Predictions for Combo Breaker. First place, Design. Second place, Judgment Leaf. And I would like to be surprised.
We're gonna say Lawfare just for the sake of it. I'm just kidding. It could be anyone, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, I like. I definitely see. For me, I definitely am predicting Itazan first, Gentleman Thief second. Upset can definitely happen, but Gentleman Thief is playing strong, and we're gonna be playing like post Japan Gentleman Thief, because I don't know how long he was in Japan. I have no idea how long Gentleman Thief was in Japan. Let's see. Black. Don't count Black Star out. Black Star can very well upset a bracket, including that Tengu Man Malferis bracket, I guess. If they're all in there.
Maybe we'll catch some of that brackets in the stream tonight. But they should be playing it when they're in the first half of the pools, which is actually the stream.
Yeah.
Ready, go!
That's the bracket that I was listening to watching. I think Black Star's in the room with Tengu.
Yes. And then Gentleman Thief, Chris, and Hoodless. That's a pretty interesting bracket. I'm looking forward to seeing how Chris and Hoodless play in there. Limey and Aztec are in the Itabashi bracket in the pool. That's pretty cool.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Miller 2B's in there too. Very cool. And Lean Triforcer's in that pool as well. In the Itabashi pool. Dandy J and Jamie Lee, they're in the same pool. Taco Guy, hey, Taco Guy is also in the Dandy J pool too.
The taco guy.
Oh, because there's probably a lot of people with Taco Guy. So double T, double Y.
Alright, good luck guys, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Can't wait.
Alright, here we go. Well, I prefer ball top, but I recommend bat tops to a lot of people because bat top is good leverage for player 1 and 2 balance, especially if you're playing Tekken where that is like even bigger factor. But for anybody that struggles with a player 1 versus player 2, I definitely recommend a bat top.
Ready, go!
Alright, Setsuna, it's been a while since I fought him.
two. Ready, go!
This connection's ping is good, but it's not the best. Oh my god, that was really good connection.
Knockout.
EP plus K is 8 damage too.
Round
I
three.
don't think I can react in this fight.
Ready, go!
Yeah, that jab and the dashing was always good.
Knockout.
He's gonna probably say it's the lever. The lever is probably. It's weird to change the lever like during 54 fights, but. Yeah, there we go.
Knockout.
So he's got to get used to the lever. It's weird, like, for me, when I test levers, I'll change the lever with,
What a knucklehead.
to avoid the stress and frustration when you're adjusting builds. I'll do it at a time when I'm gonna play single player, like, a lot after changing the build. But I understand because he hasn't had the time to do that. He's been really busy. So I hope the build works out for him. But it's a stressful environment to
Round
test the
one.
build, so.
Ready, go!
Man, I like that backdash in the 4-6K. That's really good.
Knockout.
Very good. Alright, Rare Entity, this is so cool.
Ready, go!
So it's not neutral, it's back.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Knockout.
He goes with that fast
Round
elbow kick.
four.
Wait.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round five. Ready, go! Ring out.
Good battle, my friend. This battle was a bit sloppier, but it was good. It's intense, scary.
I want a serious fight.
But yeah, RJ Bat Top is really good. So, actually, most of the people I know that do play with custom levers will end up being on a Bat Top. I like the speed of Ball Top, but again, player 1, player 2 balance is different because player 1 is just Ball Top is really good at like player 1 side.
Fall down.
And if you get used to the player 2 side, it's great for that.
It's showtime.
But the leverage you get on that top box.
Ready, go!
I see. Okay, got it. I like the way RJ's playing. It's so good.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I think RJ's good.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
I hit that.
Ring out. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
Good game, my friend. Good game. Very scary. That said, I guess okay, so maybe it's because you had trouble making contact in the last 3 rounds. The first round, because you were making contact, your evades were on point, right? And that's what was scary, was you were evading successfully, like a lot. And then round 2, 3, and 4, I didn't see evading, but I think that's because you had trouble making contact. Alright, so that's what stands out to me in that fight. I hope Setsuna's build is working out for him. It is really stressful to do builds like right before a league. Like you're gonna end up sometimes happy with the build, like too much, or sometimes unhappy with the build too much. But we'll see.
It's
I
showtime.
hope it works for him.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout.
Waiting for Calamity.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That thing is so good right there.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that very much. That was really cool.
Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
That's it. Good game. Good game. Good game. Ah, that was a really good battle. Really good battle. Awesome battle, Calamity. Way to wake up on that and fight awesome in the last 3 rounds there. Probably watching the first 2, but that was really, really good. That was really good. Interesting form. Maybe those were the way he does his reading rounds. Very good, man. Rock Reaper's on the tear. Awesome. We're fighting Rushdown Turtle. Alright, awesome. Here we go. Here we go, my friend.
Round 1. Ready, go!
So he went for that.
Knockout.
The whiff is what cost it.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, neutral. Nope, that's forward. Neutral is the combo one.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Almost. I thought this would contact him. So I go with back here. It's a very good choice there because the ring out threat.
Knockout.
Thanks for the battle, my friend. Thanks for the battle, Rushdown.
See? I thought I'm better. I won't lose. Round 1. Ready, go! My time is here.
I
Excellent.
guess correctly between attack and
My time is here. Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
So in this case, when you whiff, you should defend that. Whether it's guard or sidestep, but guard is actually better. But generally, you want to defend after you're in trouble. Nice. So weak point of 8KK is low punch. Nice. It is tough to. I like to challenge people's meaty timing, and so that said, if you think I'm gonna do that, the trick is then to bait me into doing that, and you get out of range. So like that's a good time to set up. Backdash is a little trickier, but if you can get me to whiff that uppercut when I wake up, that is a weak point. Or you block the uppercut and then you choose between throw or attack right away. Now the attack I would do is probably 8K or throw. So I block Leon's uppercut, 8K or throw. Now against you, I was using basic poke because I wanted to show you that that if you attacked too much, you'd be vulnerable. You know. Don't forget that low punch can be guarded standing. So standing guard is still strong. If you see low punches, don't feel you have to crouch guard that. You know, you can stand guard low punch. But with that said, the general play is when you block like an uppercut, you want to do like 8K or throw. And the single 8K, you don't need to do. The reason it's a single 8K, not the 8KK, and I would usually do 8K and then tap guard, is because of the because it can launch on counter hit. I'll write these notes for Jimmy.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Ring out. Round three.
I'm still a bit slow today. There's stuff I want to do, but I don't know why he's doing that. I still don't know how this thing works.
Round four. Ready, go!
Good game. I do want to finish elbow kick. Good thing is he's watching, so he's like not hitting kick if I guess I don't attack. So looks like he's looking for something. He does kick. It's really good. I think sidestep. Basically, it's like if he sidesteps, he'll do the kick. Okay, so sidestep block. No. That's how it feels.
Round one. Ready, go!
Let's do this.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout.
Wow, that was good. This is EX high. So
Round 3.
nice fight.
Ready, go! Knockout.
Good stuff, Matthew. Keep it up. Some really disruptive moments.
What a knucklehead.
Pi is a very fun character. Melody, how you doing? Brownie's doing awesome. Yeah, Monroe, good to see you. And yeah, glad to hear you prefer Bat Top. Bat Top's really good. I am planning to watch Combo Breaker this weekend. Absolutely. How about you? What have you been up to and how are you doing? I hope you've been enjoying all the Virtua Fighter stuff. Virtua Fighter at Combo Breaker is going to be awesome this weekend. It's going to be really good. So I'm very excited for it. And I think they must be having an amazing time. Real amazing time. That said, I don't know if we're going to see many viral moments from the VF crowd. It's not really a typical thing, but it'll be fun if they do it. We've been watching it from all the other tournaments at Combo Breaker. But probably Itazan. Itazan will be the viral stuff. We'll see fun, laughing reactions from Itazan and him doing crazy stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, maybe La Ferris. It would be nice if we could see La Ferris do. Put on a fun showmanship skills. All right, here we go, Sugar Bear.
It's showtime.
Let's do this.
This'll hurt you more than it hurts me. Round 1.
It is Jeffrey, it scares me.
Go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. Correct. That's the way. It didn't guard. It didn't hold guard. That's annoying.
Knockout.
That is really annoying. It didn't hold guard on the wake up.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout.
All right. I think I'm going to be tied with Calamity here for first. I think we're going to be tied for first. But that was a really good battle. I put some really hard stuff, but Sugar Bear's fundamentals are good. I love how they adjusted to the opening. I love the way they adjusted to the opening. What did they do? They adjusted to the opening because the first round they saw that they lost to the uppercut. After that, they guarded and did Nitaku. Perfect answer. After that, they sidestepped the correct way and did a really good push-up. Really good. So yeah. Oh, I win by 1 point. Okay.
And we're entity third. Thank you guys for playing. One more screenshot here. Those who study playing, thanks for playing. And you still want to play to stay in the room. One more lead.
So Booger, it's a thing where you this is a known thing since Final Showdown, but there are ways to accidentally input when you fall down, when you when you ukemi, like where you plink the ukemi and you ended up not registering guard because you're just holding guard. But the thing is, if you hit all three and then let go of the guard, that's not going to guard. If you hit throw when you wake up, so if you accidentally, instead of do tap guard then do throw, you accidentally press throw, then you're going to wake up without a guard. And so most likely, I probably ended up hitting throw, but it has been a frustrating point for me since Final Showdown, so that's what it is. Now, there are other ways this can happen, because it could be like the accidental, what do we call it? Like the Goroshiki, where you're kind of doing Goroshiki on accident. There could be that, but most likely it's usually because somebody hit like all three and just didn't like let go of all of it and then press guard. And sometimes it's because we did throw instead of guard throw escape. And that's where sometimes you wake up and you're not guarding, but you're holding guard. And sometimes you wake up and because you do like guard throw escape, you end up doing an elbow if you were doing forward, for example, because you were holding guard, it doesn't register anymore, and you did forward punch and your character does elbow on wake up, and it sucks. So that's what happened. Yeah. Hope that makes sense. Casey said this.
Before we begin the next so anyone join this, let me know if this is start. North America, if you want to join now, you can. Emma Diva, if you're trying to get in, let me know. Alright, thanks for playing also. Watch down through. Once I finish posting everywhere, we'll start the progress countdown to North America.
By the way, good to see you, Mr. Casey. Hope you've been doing well and hope you're enjoying Combo Breaker. I'm really looking forward to watching Combo Breaker in a couple hours here. 3 hours to be exact. So reminding everybody that Combo Breaker will be streaming in 3 hours. This is an awesome tournament. 170 people playing. This Combo Breaker looks like a lot of fun. In our VF community, I don't see us having that many people that do the viral pop-offs or the fun little dances after the matches, but it would be nice if we had some of that. I think the biggest chance we have of that is Idazan just laughing a lot after he wins, you know, because he's always just having a good time. So hopefully Lau Ferris can give us that sideshow, the showmanship award, because I think it looks like a lot of people have been doing the showmanship thing at Combo Breaker so far.
That's like a start, so don't join the room now. And again, as a reminder, when I leave this money, please don't try to join the room. People join the room will cause issues with the mattresses. Pray. The simplest thing is this: wait per second drop a slight pause your game. The worst case scenario is that we join the room and cause an ongoing match to just disconnect. So they have to trigger mirror, which is RJ, not Master. So I know that it's hard to actually organize these things, but if you participate in these leagues before, just make sure to double check that you're in the right room, and also when the thing is that. Thank you for your cooperation.
I just read the chat message from Diva. I'm really sorry to hear that suddenly he had like a rough connection after his first league. The first league he had a really good connection. I agree. So it's really too bad.
And you can join the second league, so you can join this Thursday now. So.
Okay, good. Is he? I don't see him here.
Yeah, he's in the group. Oh, he just got kicked out. Even if you are having trouble staying in the
Oh,
room,
he's trying.
just trying to as a spectator as
My body is an unstoppable weapon.
right then he's posting the last thing. We'll start a countdown at 5 matches.
Round one. Ready, go!
Thanks for playing, Matthew. Until next time.
Knockout! Round two. Ready?
In the chat, I posted just some tips for Jim Heine from our match. You know, just simple one. Let's talk about applying Nitaku. When you block stuff that don't have a follow-up, that's pretty big, like a side kick that doesn't have a follow-up, or if you block like Leon's uppercut, which has no follow-up, then for a Leon player, you can do up and kick. And up and kick is a really good mid kick. Just the kick, just the one kick. Don't do the up kick kick. If you do the single one kick, you can actually combo if it interrupts an attack. So if it counter hits, you're doing this because you think that after you block that uppercut, the opponent might attack. And if they do, that up and kick will combo them. Now that said, the actual mix-up, and the one you should probably start with is, after you block an uppercut, you should actually throw first until people start attacking. And so what it is that throw is a strong option because you think after you block their uppercut, they're likely to defend. They're likely to sidestep or guard. So I recommend starting first with block the uppercut, do a throw. Once they start attacking there, then once they start hitting you out of the throw, then you can start doing the up and kick, and that will combo them if they do the same thing, if they repeat that behavior. So that's the nature of the mix-up. I think Jim Heine actually has a good foundation on his Leon, but right now he's relying on strings for his damage a lot. Like he's relying on like down kick kick, he's relying on up kick kick, but what I want him to start building on is how to set up these, how to really launch better, how to apply Nitaku, because that's a strong way to play. But it is. It will take a while to get used to this, but work on that. Work on that. Also, if you interrupt with a single basic poke, that this mix-up is still really strong there. If you hit them with jab and you get that red spark because you interrupted them, up kick versus throw, really good mix-up. You low punch them, then uppercut versus throw, really good mix-up. But up kick is also still good. And if you interrupt them with the elbow, same thing. All right, by the way, welcome back, Setsuna.
Yeah, so this feels good. I'm gonna try maybe the bearings and a different shaft.
Okay, I did say it on my stream, so I'll say it here on the Akai stream. Usually when I'm tuning levers, I'll try to play like, I'll try to do it like when I'm gonna do a single player session for like world stage mode for like an hour or two, and that's just because I gotta work it out. I gotta get used to it because I'm gonna either really like it or really hate it, and then I gotta play with it a while. But that's my opinion. That said, I know that you have like quick responses to things. Like you have a good feel pretty quickly. So if that flow works for you, it's cool. But yeah, but I usually try to give it a little time, like an hour of playing in single player because it's like a lot of matches. But that's just my opinion though. It's just advice. You don't have to take it. So.
No, that's okay. I usually do one change at a time. That's my go-to, and then I'll analyze the part that was supposed to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it time. I usually, whenever I make a change in a lever, I'll give it not only just an hour.
Yeah, like honestly a day or so, but that's, yeah. But if some people an hour, but for me the hard part is But the hard part about doing it with like League though is it's like a lot of things will spiral, right? Because as I'm getting used to the lever, then it's like, okay, because I'm getting used to the lever, now my play is getting used to the lever. Now my lever is getting used to the play, and it becomes like a spiral, you know. And it becomes hard for me to to really be sure that I know how it's feeling because of all the accommodation I'm making under that pressure of League. But I do feel like you were kind of like letting yourself relax more and try it out. So. But we only fought the one time.
Ready, go!
Alright. See, Blurring's trying to connect to the room.
Round one. Ready, go!
Because the mattress team have a trap trap, I don't know if they have the accent or something. Then he fix this, or we can just start the pieces as well. Matches it.
Round two. Ready, go! Take that! Knockout! Round three.
I really do like the
Go!
I really like the foundation that Sugar Bear has in this game. Oh, I got kicked out of the room. Did the room crash?
I'm sorry?
Okay, good. Well, you're in the middle of the match, so it's hard to see if the room crashed, but
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
See, except Chan, you guys got kicked out, yeah. The room didn't crash.
okay, good. Alright, I'm back in. Do I see what color bars do we see? Will I make it back in? I'm still going through the pinging process. Okay, good. No, Mix Up and I have got probably gray bar to each other. Let's see if that lasts. Mix Up, how does it look to you? Okay, good. I got a red bar with Mix Up now, so it's better. So it's improving. So it looks like I'll be able to stay, I hope. We'll see. Blurring, keep trying to enter. It's one of those rough ones. Like just now, I got kicked, but I was able to get back in, and I'm glad that I do have yellow and better with everyone
Gives you
now.
information blaring. Room 2026 as spectator for 30 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, everyone's green and gold for me.
You join the American League.
By the way, so I saw really good stuff from Sugar Bear in our match. The highlight for me was his opening choices, which shows his decision
Oh, yeah,
and his
got
understanding
you,
of the game. So Sugar Bear, very props to you. What I liked was I was doing the opening, like Leon's rushing uppercut, and the first time, okay, Sugar Bear, gets hit out of it. Second round,
Round one.
he blocks and does Nitaku, which is awesome. That's the textbook answer. Third round, he actually evades it, and I don't know if he punished it, but he did evade it and attacked, which was awesome. So I thought it was really good to see him make those adjustments to that opening and showing his understanding of VF. So I really like that. Sugar Bear also was able to, yeah, I lost his Okizeme. That was the case where I probably hit throw or all three and into guard, in which case I have no guard. So I woke up not guarding and then like ate his Okizeme pretty good. And he took that round, which was really good. So it was a good battle, and yeah, when that happened though, I was confident that that Calamity and I would be tied for first, you know, but I guess Calamity also lost a round in his battle, so I was able to stay to get the number one. Exclusive number one for that. Okay. So Rushdown Trail says, is there something special about that room? No, it's just a room designed for it. We don't know the real reason, but you know, I guess a theory could be that you're recalibrating your connection, you're making a connection to some room somewhere on the server, and it works out. So you go there, you spectate, then you leave the room, then you join another, and maybe you're in a better position to make a connection to whatever. The success rate is not like super high. If anything, it does seem to be about, it sounds like it's almost half and half, Akai, using the Doral room. Like,
the only person who's been trying it regularly and have issues that working is like Piece of Cats.
Okay, Rushdown Turtle says it just worked for him.
Rushdown Turtle saying, yeah. Other people like Joy Killer say it has worked for him, so I would say if we take out Box Piece of Cats, I would say 80%, 75% has worked.
Okay.
The issue of getting into the room is there's multiple issues that causes it. It's not the same for each person.
Round two.
But for a portion of the community that have trouble getting to the room, being a spectator is working.
Yeah, Rushdown Turtle, my thinking is more or less on the lines that you just outlined. So he says, it's possible the game isn't clearing some kind of network setting for peer-to-peer. Once you go into a spectator room, maybe it clears it out. And yeah, that's what we're kind of thinking, that it's maybe something like that. You know. Yeah.
Yes, Bert, I don't see your name in the duo room, so if you can't even join that room, that would be an issue. If you're able to join a room and actually be a spectator and then try to join the room, but it seems like you can't even join that room. Yes.
Ready, go!
Two Scoops of Face, who I think is a developer of some kind or a network admin, something along those lines, says, yeah, it has to do with the game network design, but probably also the cloud service. It makes a lot of connections to join a large room. Yeah, like almost 50 to join a large room. And maybe entering another room helps reset it. Could be some DOS protection thing even. So that's what Two Scoops contributed their perspective on that. And yeah.
I actually talked to them later on. Just trying to get their idea. If Sega could do something for shared community, that's still better than everyone had to have trouble getting to the game.
Rushdown also chimed in, reminded me that DOS stands for Denial Service, not Disk Operating System anymore in this day and age.
This is the last match for North America before we start the last league for North America. So this guy should be able to get okay, Barry, did the automatic get disconnected player or do you just wait for 30 seconds?
We think today is especially like prejudice against Texas Day. What this is. I think a couple of these guys are from Texas that are having trouble today. So, oh, but Diva's in the room now, so Diva's cool. Yeah, Rush Trail says denial of service protection sounds pretty viable. If it was just something with too many connections, I wouldn't think it would be fixed user by user. So that's good. That's a good point.
Yeah, you got kickouts. Okay.
No.
Round 4.
So yeah, so if the making that door when you get kicked out from that one, then yeah. That's all I could do on my side. Sorry.
Come on, Akai, you gotta set it to Sarah. It's gotta be the Stella room now. Just kidding. No, don't confuse people. Use Dural's the perfect one. So. Rush Angels, gotcha.
Knockout.
Vanessa Paris, yeah. Seems to be the case.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Major Martian Chuck is still going on. I see it. Okay. Awesome.
Excellent.
Rush.
Get this last league now for North America, so good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck, have fun. So yeah, that low party was really awesome, Rushdown. It was really good. I think you saw me laugh when I got punished for that. With that. So, I love Rushdown Turtles deep read plays. They're like the best. That's what makes VF so fun. I love the expressiveness of this game because you have lots of options and they're good options. And there's little differentiators between all the options. Things don't just get funneled too much. They can be if you want them to be. That's the plan.
Ready, go!
Ah, this Kage.
Knockout.
Man, 6-6K beats 8K. Look at that. It's so good.
Ready, go!
Yep, 3 PP is the good opener. There's our player expression today. I like the 4K timing on Wake Up. Like this, I am not used to 4K being used as a medium like this. That is really cool.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
I hate that.
Knockout.
Good game. Backdash 3KK was sick. Really good game, Turtle. That was a really fun battle. I really liked it a lot. I like the way you controlled I like the way you controlled combat because you adjusted it so we would play a different game each time a little bit, and it would put me into a lot of my defaults. And so you were using my general game plan against I don't know if I call it game plan. My opening patterns. You sequenced it against me, and I thought that was awesome. So, really good battle, my friend. Whether you did it on feel or on purpose, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But ultimately, that's how it played out, and I liked it very much. It was really good. Gives me a lot to think about. So, yeah, I do like that 6-6K beat 8K, but it's because it's a low profile move. Low profile is fair. Low profile is fair.
Round 1. Ready,
I like the choice for throw here. So good. Yes, backdash into 3kg. That was really good. And this, stop in the throw. Sugar Bear has good reads. Like, Sugar Bear has very good reads. He's punishing sidestep. It's great. Sugar Bear is killing me here. I love the way they're playing. I really do. Good guard after that. That was a whiff punish. I like the spacing game because Jeffrey is so scary. Like, this spacing game is actually working against me because Jeffrey is very scary. Good game. Good game. So I like this spacing game because Jeffrey's so threatening up close. Like, and he threatens to win, that I'm defending like a lot. And then when I attack, you'll see me get counter hit. It's really good. So Sugar Bear completely won that one very cleanly. That was an awesome battle. Good game, Sugar Bear. Good game. That was a really good battle. Hey Toby, good to see you. So this is also like, that is the challenge, right? That fighting against Jeffrey, and it's very simple, straightforward. But the thing is it is kind of hard to approach Jeffrey because I have to win on speed. I can't win on power. And winning on speed, he's very comfortable with it. So I thought that was awesome. That was really good. That was excellent battle. And I also like that he attacked like, I've been sidestepping like a lot today, and everyone's throwing me for it, which is really good. They're throwing, sometimes circular, but mostly throwing, and I like that. People should be using throws properly, and they should be using it a lot. Like, the only time you should like really be afraid of using throw is when people are doing intermittent attacking. When people are doing like this, and then I'm gonna attack after like 10 frames pass. That's the only time you really, like, where throwing becomes kind of bad, is because of the delay attacking becomes such a factor. But once that happens, Abari becomes strong against that type of play. So it's one of those things where throwing is just, throwing doesn't really become bad until people are playing them that way. But you do have to read, right? Excellent. Keep it up, 2 skips. Excellent.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yep.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Toby, it's so good to see you. I'm gonna read what you said when I can. But that was real. I love hearing what you have to say about it, so. Sorry, 2 scoops.
Round 4. Ready, go!
I understand, Toby. But I'm glad that you're at least watching and supporting us. But I do hope you can play more later. But again, I understand that if the frustration, how the frustration is. So I'm glad. I know that you still support and you're still like cool with everyone, and you still like the game even if the inputs are bad enough.
Serious fight.
I do want to see Adam Yuki offline with New Jeffrey. The best we have of that though is Evo Japan, right? So because he did play at Evo Japan, so you should watch Evo Japan. He does have a match on stream from Evo Japan, and he played awesome.
Round one. Ready, go!
I like this. Very good. So Rare Entity is playing on watching. There are ways we can try to fight this, but I'm not sharp right. I'm not at how sharp I want to be to play it, but we can try.
Round three. Ready, go!
Awesome.
Round four. Ready, go! Knockout.
Yeah, elbow kick, just punish, guard punish it.
Round five. Ready, go!
I love this one too.
Knockout.
Good game, good game. Good game. I inputting too early a little. Because I'm too anxious, but it's really good. I am getting what I want. Ah, that was really good. That was an awesome battle. But he would have still won that, I think. Because I think I wasn't thinking of the right option for that, for what he did. But very good game. That was such a fun battle, Entity. Really fun battle. I like that he was focusing and watching. Alright, Reaper, here's your chance for getting revenge here.
Round one. Ready, go!
So you can't attack this, okay?
Ring out. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out.
Thanks for the Battle Reaper. Thanks for the Battle. Bigfoot Prof, cheers to you. Look, I play Leon whether he's whatever tier he's at, so you know, I win tournaments with him even when he's the lowest tier, but VF is not really a the tiers aren't as impactful in this game. Tiers, I agree that tiers are not exactly the kind of the right way I would look at the characters in the game. I think again, I look at them in development curves, and I look at, you know, all the different games they can and cannot, the games that they can play really well versus the games where when they play it's kind of hard, right? That's kind of how I look at them. And like again, and in the full scheme of things, like on paper you would think, okay, if it's really good at everything, then that should be like the best, right? It's like not exactly. Sometimes just being super good at one or two things is like makes them incredibly strong, right? And yet that's always isn't always the case too, because sometimes it means that there might be a narrow strategy. But in this game, everybody can do everything. It's just how well they do it is different. So that's why I definitely see the quote-unquote tier list as similar to Shiropon being like A- to like S+. And even then, it's just really it's how the people play it. It's very much player versus player. When we say player versus player, that's what we're talking about. Oh, two scoops got disconnected from RJ. No.
Round 2. Ready, go!
What was what, Toby?
Excellent.
The ending to round 1. It's something I improvised, but I knew that it would work. So I'm trying to remember, but I think it was a wall conversion.
Go!
Oh, but I kind of like changed it to like where I was watching. Very nice. That might be true. I always evade the wrong way against this. I do have to train myself to see it because I evade the wrong way first. Once you evade the wrong way, you're screwed. Like once you evade the wrong way, you're totally screwed, and my brain wants to evade the wrong way against that move. Why did it do throws? I didn't want to do throw. I don't know what my thumb is doing, but it did not want to do that. Man, the hit button's Good game, RJ. That was scary as hell. That was intense. Good game, my friend. Oh, yeah, the low side throw I could break, right? Because there's only one direction for low side throw. So that's why I broke that. Yeah. Thank you. Because there's only one direction for low side throw, you just have to see it correctly when it's happening. And so, yeah. Yeah, you can break low side throws. It follows the same rules as side throw, except that it's like the diagonal. That said, I have to remember that I think he's plus if I escape it, so That's really scary. I need to check what low side throw is like if it's plus or not. Alright, so here. The game is so interactive that I understand the tilt factor, but maybe there will be a time.
Excellent. Round 3. Ready, go!
So nasty. Oh no, what the hell? Damn it, Kira. Good game, good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
That was an intense fight. And thank you, Retro. I do think it was a really good fight. With RJ, I thought that was a really good fight. Diva, always a really good fight too. It's good to have the Jeffrey army in here, and I am glad that Jeffrey is strong right now, but it's fun. Like, honestly, Jeffrey VF is really fun VF. Jeffrey is a really cool character. So. Good games, 2 scoops, but and Rushdown Turtle comes up with awesome direct read plays. He will target something very specific, and it's very scary. I do love that about fighting against him. So. Right now, Rare Entity is doing extremely well, in the lead. Rushdown Turtle's right behind them. So this is excellent. Yeah, I am not in the running, so Sugar Bear is doing awesome. Hell yeah. But Rushdown Turtle and Rare Entity are the top 2 right now, so we'll see how they do. Setsuna gonna like smoke me here, but he's also working on the lever. The problem is when you're tweaking a lever in competitive play, like it's really hard. It's stressful.
Round 2.
Hey, low-key hit. I had to commit. I should have committed. I didn't have the space. He's like, I couldn't push him back because he's got the wall behind him.
Ready, go!
The game is stuttering though for us, so I don't know.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good game, my friend. Good game.
Forgot the train, eh?
I think Rare Entity has this pretty much in the bag, but it's awesome.
It's showtime!
All right, here we go, Jim.
Ready, go!
Excellent. Good throw.
Knockout!
Hellblaze's cartwheel is tough. You have to block the first part, and after that, you could guard high, guard low, or sidestep versus guard low. Excellent, nice throw. I like the throw choice.
Knockout!
Then throw is what we normally do after this double pack. So let's throw Punisher.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Good, very good.
Knockout!
So this is where you can see the combo here, right? That 8K will combo on counter hit.
See? I thought I'm better.
So Loki had said, "Hello there, seen the VF6 thing? Yep. What are your thoughts on the release time and the game?" Well, I'm very patient because I want them to make the best game. I want them to make it really good, right? And I think they are. I'm not in a rush. I love this game. And that said, I do think the game is coming out sometime next year. That's just my speculation. And they've been working very hard at it, but these days, development times take a long time, especially if you're aiming to be AAA. This game is honestly aiming to be AAA. So a long development cycle is expected. A long development cycle is what Tekken went through. It's just that they did wait a long time before showing it, right? So same thing, Street Fighter 6, similar story. So, but development cycles are not short these days. It's one of the biggest constraints in game development. But I do think they're on track to coming out probably next year, late next year, maybe early 2028. So I think they should start the campaign when they do. I don't agree with people that say they gotta show us something now. I don't agree with that. I agree with they show when they're ready to promote. They have a campaign window. You hype up the sales within a runway. You don't just go, oh, we just kind of show everybody what we're doing now, and it'll come out when it comes out. That style doesn't work as well anymore, and that style pisses off investors as well as players, right? Those days are kind of gone where like Blizzard would say we're working on something and it'll come out when it comes out. But back then, development cycles were 2 to 3 years. Nowadays, development cycles are like 6 years, or like 4, 5, 6 years. So like, but I do think it's coming out next year, and I think they've been doing a really good job. I'm not happy about the leak because I do think it undermines how they want to present their game. I think they have the right to present it how they want. I know players that feel like, oh, they just, losing out. I'm like, okay, you have blue balls on a date. The girl doesn't put out for you today. Does that mean you're not going to go out with her in 2 months, right? You know what I'm saying? but I do think players are speaking from their feeling when they're saying, I want to see it now. And I get that, and I respect that feeling. But to make it like an objective thing, like Sega's not doing its job with that, then I disagree with that greatly. I think it's best to campaign. It's best to roll out. In this game, they are being very careful. Look at the rollout for Stranger Than Heaven. There was a whole year between this recent trailer and the one that was last year, and they were both amazing. And everyone was so excited, right? There was no, we need the Stranger, like, yes, I was hungry for Stranger Than Heaven information, but there was no, like, 3 months ago, oh, I'm done with this game because they're not showing me what I want to see. That doesn't make any sense. Stranger Than Heaven is, Stranger Than Heaven is looking amazing. Virtua Fighter is looking amazing. It has been this whole time that they have chosen to present it. And yeah, the fiscal year report basically says it's probably late 2027. Things can change, but that is their best timeline, right? And that's their estimated timeline, but they also don't want to set up disappointment for investors as well. And so I think they're doing it great. I honestly think they are doing a good job when it comes to Stranger Than Heaven, when it comes to Virtua Fighter. And we'll see if they're doing great with Crazy Taxi, because supposedly we might see stuff of that soon. Right? Same with Persona, right? Do you think people are not going to pick up the new Persona because they're putting off talking about it? Or Persona 4 Revival, right? Players right now are like, they gotta show us Persona 4 Revival right now. I don't think that changes much. I think between now and probably within months, I don't think it changes much of people's buying behavior. Now, definitely 2, 3, 4 years that changes behavior because the demographic shifts. That's also why the campaign is important. So that campaign window, that year leading up to the game coming out, that's what matters for hype. That's what matters for sales. Everything else, though, does do some astroturfing, and they are doing that. They're astroturfing, they're getting us community ready, but they're getting fighting game community ready because we're the ones that they need to make noise to kind of validate that this is not just a cool game, which people are going to see, but that's a cool fighting game. So there's that. So I'm excited but I'm very patient because we have this game, and I love this game. So yeah. So Wineglass says Sega's earnings report was saying Q3 2027 fiscal year, and from how VF's looking, I can see them announcing VF6 releasing around October. Yeah, I can see that. September if they're feeling spicy. Indeed, indeed. And Wineglass, good to see you. How you been? We're in their 2027 fiscal year though, so I'm predicting November this year late. Ah, okay, that's what you're saying. So Wineglass is saying they believe it's going to come out late this year. That would be amazing if it does. I'd be blown away. I think the marketing window is interesting if that's the case. I don't know if I see that, but I respect that perspective. So okay. So Wineglass believes it could be coming late this year. That's amazing. That's cool.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, that was good conversion.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yep, no crash was a call.
Knockout!
So right now, the game plan in this match was that they've been really good with their high guard, with their high guard defense. So I wanted to get them off of that by picking at them with lows that are very scary, lows that would be very damaging. And now that said, so Does that mean they? So here's my tips to them to mix up. Does that mean that they should be blocking low? Not exactly. Not exactly. The lows I'm doing, Eileen's good at low crush, which is what mix up has been doing with 9P, right? Low crush is good. Along the lines of low crush, Abari is actually good if your opponent's using a low like the ones I'm using, like with slow lows. If the opponent's using slow lows because those are the more damaging lows, cutting it off with an Abari is very strong, and you can actually get used to reacting to that. So that's number 2. 3, you can always evade this type of low. And even if I do sweep, the damage is not immediate if I hit you with a sweep when you sidestep. It's the Okizeme that you have to worry about there. But generally speaking, so again, crush it, counter hit it, or like evade. These are all 3 good options, and you could low block. You could low block because it's slow enough that you could. So all 4 of those are really strong against the way that I was playing there. And so that's just my advice if they're wondering. Like, but my purpose in doing it was to get them off of high guard, was to crack their sense of defense and their sense of security. That was a really fun league battle.
Western Tail game for second. Sugar Beer game tied for third with the Rock Master playing. That's it. We did run some issues here and there, but hopefully those who were in the room had good experience. Combo Breakers has already started the Mojo Wage. I'm sorry. Sorry, Imojo Wage has already started.
Ready, go!
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think I can hear you.
I can hear you. Let me see.
Just let me try something else.
Round 2.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go!
I can hear you this whole time.
Okay, I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Imojo Rage, it should be streamed in about 2 hours. The first 4 plays that we streamed of the last 4 plays stream is 10 OBD. And tomorrow's top 32 to 5 off that will be streamed too.
Knockout!
There's a chatter named Wingless who chimed in on my stream, after reading the fiscal report. So what they were saying, because I think it's going to be next year, like late next year before the new VF, I don't see it happening this year. However, Wingless said, well, it said saying quarter 3 2027 fiscal year, and you said actually we're into the 2027 fiscal year. So he says it could even come out like during this year. I'm skeptical of that, but I think that's exciting if it's true, and I think that would be amazing. But I'm not expecting the new VF to come out this year, so I'll let myself be pleasantly surprised if so. But that would be awesome if that's true. Oh, he's mixing up tax year with fiscal. Okay. But he still stands by this year release, and that's cool. That's cool. But I think next year. Yeah. Okay, Agent Oblivion says fiscal year. So Agent Oblivion said fiscal year 2026 Japan just started this April 1st. So he's saying way next year, like a year and a half. So yeah, is Agent Oblivion's feedback. All right, yeah, this league was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I love how everyone's playing. I had awesome battles with everyone. I definitely, everyone has had a good number on me today. And these battles are a blast. I had a wonderful battle with Rare Entity. He played more patient and allowed himself to watch, and then he turned around the match. Hey, Setsuna. How you feeling? Going good. These battles have been pretty exciting. They've been like rough battles for me today in a good way. So I'm really happy with them. Rare Entity got my number this time. It was great. Rock Reaper and I have been having very interesting mornings. I have a feeling like I'm fighting the Rock Reaper's morning phase right now, and we'll see him kick into evening phase soon. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I had fun fighting with you. I know that you're experimenting with your build, so yeah, thanks for the battles. also forgot to say, Sugar Bear took me down really good in that last league battle, and he played awesome. He played it's a simple strategy, but he executed it wonderfully, and he used Jeffrey's strengths, and he saw that I was concerned about how I would approach his Jeffrey, and he just totally got me completely on all the guesses from long nuke. So he called me out when I had a buy or when I'd attack. He called me out when I would try to just move in and defend. So I thought that last game with Sugar Bear was really good. Let him know I really enjoyed the fight, and he got me good. So.
Alright, so for group side for today's league, Raging Mars won all 3 leagues, positive spots there. Today, Change High got 2 first place finishes, tied with Dwak. We're in the first league. So first, and Rarity got first place finish this last league, so that keeps
Round 1.
Rare Entity.
Ready, go!
We'll do this again tomorrow for those who were able to do a task and watch the Combo Breaker finals and play Street Cup play. I do want to highlight one thing also. Sente, who has been doing really immense work with the Ohio State from Columbus to Cincinnati. He was preparing to do a yearly thing just similar to Los Angeles Gathering Bag. It's called the Ohio Gathering.
Ready, go!
So the first one will be August 1st. And then next year it will be it's kind of looking to do this Ohio Gathering. And they have a lot of different it's kind of I have to go actually which one then. There's going to be 50 heat and select and clone tournaments, the doubles, and then
Round 3.
tournament.
Ready,
So especially if you live close to the Ohio area, this might be something of interest to you. Ohio Gathering August 1st. Anything else before I go take a quick look at the practice for Combo Breaker? These also come in already. When I say Japan, so say
my body is unstoppable.
I'm excited for Combo Breaker. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for whatever news they give, whether it's Virtua Fighter, like, you know, if they are giving any news there, like VF Legacy or VFOC. Whenever they do the new Virtua Fighter presentation, I'm excited for that because I think we're going to see a lot. But we'll see. And then really cheering on Team Buddy Cop, which is Shidosha and Limey Porcupine. I think they do a fantastic job on commentary. And I do hope Team Chris is in the rotation for VF because I really like his commentary on VF. I would like to see him and Shidosha. I would like to see him and Shidosha work on their chemistry.
I just see Team Chris posted that he will do some commentary for me.
Very awesome. So I hope I'd like to see that because I'd like to see those two also build their chemistry because I don't know if I've seen them work together much before. But both of them like to tell stories, so sometimes it's a little different when both players are kind of the storytellers. But yeah, I'm excited for this week. Like, this weekend's been awesome. This is a good holiday weekend. And a lot of good stuff for Virtua Fighter. So, Agent of Oblivion, VF at Combo Breaker is happening in 2 hours. In 2 hours from right now, it will be streamed. It's already happening as far as pools, but some of the matches will be streamed in 2 hours from now. And there will be, you know, we got quite a bit of matches tonight and quite a bit of matches tomorrow. So yeah, so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome.
So in the first pool, those who's advancing the top 32 functional Valor, aka France. Here, okay. I believe he's a Tekken player. They're going to the winner's side. Scorcho, a L-Blaze player. He does participate
Round
in the
1.
events.
Ready, go!
He's out there. He has his Discord channel. And Benjamin, and actually, I'm not too familiar, but he was nice to have people that do well. The second pool, let's see, Taker, KNR, so his Solari, area.
Round two.
Other side,
Ready, go!
they're still determined who is going to be the side. They play against Big Dud. This is where, I guess,
Excellent.
Lalo.
Lalo, okay.
Round
So
three.
when is the streaming start?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Literally.
2 hours from now.
It's yeah, literally 2 hours.
To 10 only. So I did post the link to BFTC, which I had a picture for people with different time zones. But it should be 4 hours of stream tonight. And then tomorrow, 32 grand finals will be streamed only on this Tenomedia channel. TNOMEDIA.
Better run home to mama now.
I'll go put link into that's too there. But yeah, 6 o'clock Central Time. So at your time, session will be 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Start stream.
Yeah. All right.
And then tomorrow it will begin at
Round one. Ready, go!
exactly when it starts. Like, I don't know. Earlier. Yeah, 2 hours before it starts. This is, yeah, the time to how many people still in the Akai that I mean? Are you playing a lot of Cessna?
I'm tilted as fuck, so I'm gonna keep playing.
Round two.
I shouldn't, but yeah, but I will. But I will.
Well, they didn't actually release specific details on who will get to contribute. So again, it's going to people who participate so far though. People who are getting invitation to a special event. Top finishers of the tournaments that they're hosted. So for Japan, Combo Maker C,
Knockout.
for Las Vegas, Ragnarok. I think that's the one in South America.
In South
And
America.
Argentina.
Yeah, there's another one. Probably World War Z.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I'll die by saying this, maybe. For those European people who keep saying, I expect maybe 3.
Knockout.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
I'll have my shield ready, just in case. Oh, you heard that too? Okay, so
Round four.
from 2 different sources.
Ready, go!
Okay, so Kawasaki think that don't get too distant angry by this. So I'm quite sure my source with Cessna source is different.
Knockout.
See anything else? And this is
Round five.
alright.
Ready, go!
Oh no, I'm sorry. This question. Again, goes through I think it's the very specific details on what you said steps. So whether the top measure of that video. And so each deposit shot just takes first place at the Combo Maker. The highest finishing North American player.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Give a just invitation. And they visit these 3 countries, Canada and North America. Yeah, we right now have Ace 3 for North America right now, right? We have Las Vegas, Zero,
Yeah.
and Combo Breaker.
Yep.
I do think there's gonna be more. Again, I'll have my shield ready just in case he was gone.
Round one. Ready,
And we also have the hidden major known as LA Gathering, but not part of VFOC. So, you know.
Maybe Cessna could provide some additional insights to here. from my sources, but I still do think there's a high chance that
Yeah, there's still an announcement to be made. That's the only thing I did here.
I'm very. They still have to. They still have been saying there's more to announce. So yeah.
Okay. So guys, those who are, I'll put the sources as very good. It confirms my sources too. There should be a lot more stuff.
By the way, quick shout out of news. Today in Korea, there was a Virtua Fighter 3 team battle tournament held by Ige Lau, and some Japanese players went there, including Kenshiro and Kudo-kun. And Kudo-kun, who normally plays Go, he won the tournament.
Yeah, he won the Virtua Fighter 2 TV.
Yep, VF3 TV.
The Virtua Fighter 5.
Uh-huh.
Creative winner, Crazy Dog. He's kind of good.
Crazy Donka.
Yep.
Rico-Jang.
So CDP winner.
was super strong.
Awesome.
Fourth place. This was a single elimination tournament. So
Single elimination, jeez. Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that there was an event in Korea. I wish that I'd seen more coverage of it, but I'm really happy that it happened. I need to go do it.
short notice.
Yeah.
I believe this person got second place. He doesn't go on the FTC. And third place went to Ari Chacha. So these are playing places who actually went to Japan to participate in Evo Japan, also like the travel. These are the strong cut.
Yeah, our Cha-Cha is really
Looking
cool.
forward to it.
Our church is really strong.
He's really strong, and he's also quite nice. He's very strong.
Yeah, you get to play against him. Did you get to hang out a lot with your teammates?
A little bit. Yeah, Freddie King is one of the new Korean players. They were all hyping him up, and he was really strong.
Yeah, he's new generation. I'm very excited to see how Freddie. I haven't watched how Freddie King plays yet, but I've been really looking forward to seeing how he does. Everybody's telling me to pay attention to him. Okay. I'm so used to like sidestepping here or something for some reason, so I got caught for it.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Good game, good game. That was so much fun. I was like, once I did 6 PP didn't do it, I was like, dang, I should have done 6 KK, but my brain wasn't ready to do it.
Is the tilt helping you do better analysis in it?
Yeah,
No, it's not.
it's a lot of fun.
After today, the next gift we'll see is next month.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, this year Evo Vegas is in late June, which surprised me. So. There should be a ring out, right? Nope.
I tried.
Yeah.
Round 2. Ready, go!
did to Susuna. So thanks again, everyone. Do this.
Round 3.
So get your for those who can.
Ready?
And Susuna, I didn't mention this. I forgot to mention that you have played in 109 sessions. So the next one would be a 200 push for you.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Sorry?
I said that's awesome.
Thank you for playing in all the sessions.
I've had fun. I can't say I haven't.
All right. Knockout. All right. Round 4. Ready? Go. Take that. All right. Yes. Knockout.
Hey, Nellie's in the room. Hell yeah. Don't worry. Stay in the room, Nellie. The red bar doesn't mean much. It turns into a yellow soon. Let's see how it goes after about 30 seconds. Yep, they're going to orange. It'll be yellow and then green. Hopefully, no gray bars with anyone. Should be good. Always love fighting against Nelly as well.
Ready? Go.
Sets it up so like to the stream show.
Got it? Yeah.
In 2 hours.
Nice.
Yes, so let's see if we can get it.
Knockout.
Agent Oblivion asks, are we all just hanging out and playing VF until Combo Breaker starts, streaming it? I will be going soon because I gotta have lunch, but Setsuna will probably be streaming and playing. Are you streaming, Setsuna?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm
Okay.
probably just gonna be here.
Till Combo Breaker, right?
Yeah.
If you're here till Combo Breaker, I will probably raid you. 'Cause, I gotta go have lunch soon too. Well, I guess I'm on a nice detox because I just had a smoothie all morning. But yeah, so I won't be able to hang in until Combo Breaker, but Setsuna will be, and I'll be raiding Setsuna as well too. When I do want to get some of these matches in. Again. It's going to be quite a holiday weekend, so I hope you guys enjoy the Virtua Fighter this holiday weekend. Also enjoy time with your families.
It's the Memorial Day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend, yeah. Bank is closed on, I did a lot of my banking stuff this morning because the banks are closed on Monday.
The first back start. This should be starting now. My heart also with CG Sonic Boom in it's the first thing was.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting bracket to watch as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how far Reinhardt will participate, how far that will go, because I don't think he will play that much level.
He hasn't played that much in
Yes,
Revo.
Round 1.
He has that
Ready? Go.
experience of playing Virtua Fighter.
He does. He does, and actually, I think he's got a decent shot in that pool. But yeah. But also so does CG Sonic Boom. So we'll see. It's a very interesting pool, and I am looking forward to seeing how Ryan plays. His fundamentals are always really, really good.
Round 2. Ready?
But I don't know how many tournaments he's playing in.
2. I think that's Street Fighter.
Then we don't know how many exhibition matches he's playing in, right? So he had a nice exhibition match during Evo Japan. he fought that girl who's been fighting every pro player. She's really strong. So she did win the battle against him.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
Any other tips that you wish to share, Cecily? Your sources? I'm happy to sit back and tell us.
Round 4.
I think honestly the next BFOC is gonna be fantastic, and I think the idea is that it's gonna be more of a party than.
It sounds like
Huh?
it definitely sounds like a party.
Yeah, there's
I'm guessing this. I'm guessing the special event is
Probably like a VF6 tournament, but yeah. Probably VF6 team battle, VF6 tournament. Probably a lot of fun stuff. I speculated in the Discords, like I would like to see, they might not do it, but I would like to see like players that do get to go to the VFOC somehow immortalized in the new VF game. You know, in some special way. You know? Besides title.
yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
Alright, Nelly, here we go. Oh my gosh. The unsinkable. Nelly's gonna smoke me, but this will be a lot of fun because I haven't fought Nelly in forever. I always love fighting Nelly.
It's showtime. Round 1.
he played last weekend.
Ready, go!
There we go.
Knockout.
I like the mix-ups on the Oki. It's so good. Very scary.
Round 2. Ready,
Alright guys, thanks again for the chat. I'll talk to you guys later tomorrow. This portion of chats.
Yeah, man. See you tomorrow. Thank you for everything as well.
knockout.
Thank you so much, Akai. Good to have you, Setsuna.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
This one is, I like this move on Oki too, because early on it can look like she would go for a low if you don't know the other animations.
Go!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Forward throw is always a good one.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Now, the fun part is this chat cannot really actually hear who I'm talking to. That's the only kind of like curse about playing on PlayStation.
Good game, good game. That was a really fun battle.
Oh shit, I have to fight him next.
Yeah, Nelly's awesome. Really fun. That was an excellent battle.
Ridiculous.
Thank you very much for the fight, Nelly. Love that so much.
Oh god.
Two Scoops set it off as a league. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, I can do this league and then I gotta go after this, but this is so much fun. T-Scoots, what's DRR?
I won't lose.
I assume you're ready.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah, 9K.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Knockout.
Cross slash got hit by that arrow.
Round three. Ready, go! Knockout. Round four. Ready, go!
It's really good meeting. That's an awesome one. Oh, good game. Good game. That was so much fun. That was awesome stuff, Kaka. Thank you very much. Good game.
I've got grace and power. You've got zip.
It was an excellent battle.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go! Round three. Ready, go!
Hopefully if I guard cancel, that's what I should. guard cancel. He didn't punish, then he did that, which is good. Interesting move. He had to stand up to do the 3P. Good game. Good game, Satsuma. That was a lot of fun. Very good game. Alright, Reaper, here we go.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go! Knockout!
That was brutal. The side. Good game, Reaper.
What a knucklehead!
Alright, Nelly. This is gonna be so much fun.
Round one. Ready, go! Knockout! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout! Round three. Ready, go!
good. I like when they choose to do back throw is really good. That was really good. Previous matches they've been doing forward throw a lot, so I finally got used to escaping forward throw, and they got me at the back throw. Really good game, Nelly. Always good battle. Thank you very much, Noodle, for the compliment. I'm sharp on some things, but today I'm really not sharp on certain others, so I'm working on it. Working around it. Working with what I got. But it's really fun. It's really fun fighting these guys right now, so... This is a good time to train, too. When you're feeling iffy is a really good time to train. It helps you with a lot of stuff. And it's really good.
Ready?
Clarify some decisions, too. Thank you very much. It is. These are great games. These are great practice, too. It's really good.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, that was good. Good confirm.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Good games, 2 scoops. Good games. Thanks for the leads, 2 scoops. Neil says, gotta go grocery shopping, but so I have 0 distractions for VF tonight. Awesome. Enjoy the matches tonight.
Thought I'm better.
It's gonna be awesome watching VF tonight. Enjoy some good ass VF at Combo Breaker. 100%. 100%. I want to thank everyone for these matches. These were so much fun. Had awesome battles with everyone. Awesome battles. Lots and lots of fun. I don't get many opportunities to fight against Jacko, so I'm really happy when we do get them. And Nelly also, so I'm really happy about that they joined us tonight. And awesome battles with everyone. Rare Entity, Sugar Bear, Setsuna. Setsuna awesome win this game. 2 scoops of face. Yeah, it's been great. It's been a wonderful day of VF. Good morning. And lots to work on, but it was good. It's gonna be great. The VF tonight's gonna be a lot of fun battles, and tomorrow's gonna be even better. But really excited for what we get to watch today. The brackets are very, very interesting. So everyone have fun watching Combo Breaker. It's going to be in an hour and a half from now, in 90 minutes from now. Also, we are going to raid Setsuna pretty soon. Let's see. I'm going to enjoy a nice lunch before, but I'll join you guys on the chats during Combo Breaker stream today. Congratulations. Is it Jacko? Did Jacko win this? Yep, Jacko won it. Congratulations, Jacko. That's an awesome win. And Setsuna and Nelly, congratulations, tying second. It's an unofficial league, but it's a really, really fun training battle. These were awesome battles. Guys, very awesome. Looking forward to next time. Now, we gotta watch Jacko versus Nelly. This will be a good battle to watch. I'll find someone to stream. It'll probably be Setsuna. But I had so much fun with that. So let's see here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Very nice KP.
Knockout!
we've got a lot of people streaming right now, but we will raid Setsuna. But right now there is LD Wells, there's MF Diva, The Rock Reaper, Sandra Farid. Yeah, they're all streaming it, so excellent stuff. As promised, I will raid Setsuna. I'm really happy that he's streaming some VF. He just got back from Japan not too long ago, about a week ago, but probably needed a good amount of time to rest.
Round 3. Ready?
Now, a lot of times, so like, when you fight characters that have like a lot of sabaki or defensive tools, right? It's good to know kind of what are some of your conditioning go-tos. But that said, if you overdo it, you're going to get blown up. So what are those? Against Aoi, for example, low attacks, especially low punch, is your conditioning tool. Very strong against her. It can disrupt a lot of her default defensive options if those are giving you trouble. Against Vanessa, actually mid kick is a good conditioning tool. She has to go specifically to try to sabaki mid kick. So mid kick is actually a decent tool to use. Just like with Taka that likes to use chop, mid kick is solid for those reasons too. So consider using your mid kicks when you fight against a character like Vanessa. So sometimes it helps to have that kind of knowledge. Now it doesn't mean overuse those. It just means that in the mix, you're going to use them a little more than your other options, but that they're going to sometimes pay off because of these things. Alright, we're going to go ahead and raid Setsuna right now so y'all can enjoy that. Thank you all so much. I had such a great time with you all. Yep, here we go. We'll start this raid, and feel free to join the raid. And you know, enjoy more Virtua Fighter. It's going to be awesome. And when we do get to see the when Sega does reveal some stuff, we're going to see some really awesome stuff. So looking forward to it. All right, catch y'all later. Have a good one. After this round. Guess he's testing out the punish. And if you don't punish it, I get to use this move more. Let's go for this whole.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Very nice KP. It is so good. This is also minus 13. Yakko is like, if you don't punish it, I'll keep using it. That's good. That's just the Japanese way. Alright. Everyone have a good one. Catch you later. And we're gonna raid Setsuna.